What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's video, we're going to be reacting to the new trailer for Black Widow. So, yeah, a couple of minutes ago, I just got a notification saying about there's a new Black Widow trailer, and I was like, wait, today? And here I am now. So, when I was getting my laptop up, I was making sure I don't see nothing from other people, you know, an image from the trailer, but I've got the laptop up, values up, so what am I hoping before I click play? Well, more of Taskmaster, maybe seeing Red Guardian shield, and I don't know, it might surprise me, so let's see what we got.
I tell people my sister moved out west.
Ooh.
You're a science teacher.
Ooh.
Your husband, he renovates houses. You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down. That's not my story. Before I was an inventor, I made mistakes.
Whoa.
And a lot of enemies.
Taskmaster.
His
Whoa.
son's Taskmaster.
Oh.
He controls the Red Room.
Oh.
Manipulated. Fully conscious, but no choices.
Ooh.
I should have come back for you. How many others are there?
Oh.
Enough.
Oh. Oh.
We have to go back to where it all started.
Ooh.
So they never do that to anyone again.
Haha.
We're family. We fight with you.
Damn.
Wait,
Ooh.
before starting past,
Ooh.
let's look into the past.
Ooh.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover? My plan was to drive us away.
This.
Well, your plan sucks.
This. Oh. Whoa.
At some point, we all have to choose.
Ooh.
Between what the
Oh.
world wants you to be, and who
Ooh.
you are. I made my choice.
Ooh.
I'm done running.
Yes! Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho.
Here's what's gonna happen. Natasha, don't slouch. I'm not slouching. You're going to get a back punch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my god. Alright, enough. All of you. You didn't say anything. That's not fair.
Wow. Pretty good. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty good. Not bits I did not expect, but yeah. That looked pretty cool. So let's try and explain goodly what's going on then. So we started with a good view, you know, just looking across the rocks, you know, by a seaside. Obviously, it's one of those when there's no sand or anything, but could be, I don't know where this could be at. It could be at where the film takes place, but could be somewhere else. Then we hear, as you can hear in the background, we can hear the new Black Widow talking about about Natasha, you know, saying about, oh, I told everyone that you was a cheat, you know, you got a husband and all that. I thought that is pretty cool. But we see our Black Widow, Natasha, going through the caravan. Obviously, she must be here to meet someone. Could be Red Guardian, or it could be the other Black Widow. Well, the one we know is a villain in the comics. Then we see Black Widow in her white costume air kicking someone. Obviously on the rope and then, you know, swinging to the guy. This must be at the final battle area. And then she's taking down another bloke down. See a bunch of black vehicles coming by a crash site of the plane where our 4 allies are. But we see a bunch of soldiers gathered together and obviously preparing to shoot at someone. Obviously, they're all pointed at Black Widow and her friends. Then obviously we see Natasha and the new Black Widow at a bar. Obviously, that's when they're talking. But I love Natasha just laughs and goes like, that's not my life. Well, you know, like that. Then we see the obviously new bit when she's walking to the building where she's going to meet the new when she'll meet our new Black Widow. Obviously, she moves up about the I was an Avenger, you know, all that. Then we see getting her gun behind her back. Looks like she's preparing to shoot if someone's there. Then we see something from the sky. It looked like something from the sky that like triggers an explosive for flipping the car Black Widow's in. This is the bit when obviously it's going to be the fight on the bridge against her and Taskmaster. And we see Taskmaster getting out of his vehicle. Some of the bits are the same, like obviously he gets his shield up, but the new bit is we see him fully chuck his shield. And then we get a bit when he's watching a footage from Iron Man 2 when she's attacking some people. And they do say he's named Taskmaster, and this is gonna tell you that he does have his ability still. You know, if he watches it in person or watches it on the video, he'll automatically have that in his head and he can copy the moves. So obviously they must be keeping that. But then also the new Black Widow explains that he's training these new Black Widows. So, okay, so he's the one in charge of all this. So because I thought it's a bit weird why he's getting involved with Black Widow project, but it explains that he's training the new Black Widows, he is. So how he got involved with it and become the head of the Black Widow project, I don't know. I mean, it could be someone else who's higher than him, and that person's the actual one. But for now, we know it seems like Taskmaster's in charge of all this. But we see a bunch of Black Widows training and all that. Then we hear obviously Natasha saying about I should have come back for you, you know, and all that. Because you do see a bit when our new Black Widow on the on one of those bed chairs, and looks like she's about to get injected with something. This could be the bit when what she explained about what they do to them on their final day. They do something to their bodies, obviously, so they can't get pregnant. So maybe she went through that as well. But then we see, then obviously Natasha asks like, how many more of us are there? And then we see a bunch on the ground. That's when the new one says, there's a lot, you know, that kind of way. We see a couple crashing into the apartment, obviously looking for the widows. Then we can see a couple of helicopters coming to this house. That's what I'll tell you where the Black Widow's allies are going to be later. That's when they're all together on that table. And we see Taskmaster in the helicopter. Looks like about to come out. We see, the new Black Widow ready. And we see Natasha saying about, when she's looking through a global map, it's all red, and she's saying about, we're going to make sure this never happens to anyone else. So, obviously, they're going to shut down the Red Room project, so no other woman ever goes through it. Which that's a good idea for her. Then we see a bit like with Red Guardian, obviously breaking out. We see the other Black Widow, the actress Rachel from the Mummy films with Ben Fraser, if I got his name right. And I'm really trying my best to remember her villain name from the comics, but Maiden, it's something like that. Not Ironmonger, not that. Maiden or something like that. The name's in the description anyway, so you can see. Oh, excuse me. But we do see her. It's like this new shot of where she is. She looks like. I would say it could be where the Black Widow project is, or maybe a hospital. I don't know. We see her in a black suit. Then with the crash side, we see the in a white suit. So obviously she must wear the white suit when they go for the final battle. Then we see Red Guardian with his helmet off, saying about we do this together. So. And then this is a bit when I bet they all start holding hands. Then we see the obviously Iron Maiden opening a secret passway to a weapons room, and you can see a bunch of grenades, guns, you know, ammo things, and it's like wow, she's been ready to go into action. Then we see Taskmaster obviously in a bit of a dark room, but sort of like a little dark. Then we see Red Guardian ready to fight. And this bit, we see Taskmaster with his claws out. So he's got the Black Panther claws. So obviously that means he's copied Black Panther's moves as well. So that's pretty cool. But we see him obviously fighting Red Guardian with those moves. See him doing some combat fighting. I think he's using Black Widow's combat moves. I don't know. But I would say it is from how he's doing it. We see a bunch of Black Widows or going through a corridors, well, through darkish red lighting corridor. Obviously, it must be going out to Black Widow. Then we see the obviously the two widows in their car driving away from the other bad widows in the bikes. I love the new ones going about, do we have a plan? And I love with the Natasha one saying, well, I was trying to come up with a plan, but, you know, like she said in the trailer. Then we do see the bit again with Taskmaster on the armoured vehicle preparing to fire his bow. We do see him fire his bow and blow a car up in the air. We see Natasha taking on a couple of Black Widows, which there's a lot of them in this room where she is. I'd say this is could be a bit in the middle of the film, maybe when they're not at you know, the area where the final battle is going to be. Could be somewhere else before then. But you can see one really beating her up a bit. Natasha. Then we see Red Guy who looks like trying to get out of his prison. This must be before he gets his suit back. With the guards all got their shields ready to fight him. Then we see obviously Natasha with the new Black Widow. She's doing now like pulling her head by her, so I don't know what could be happening there. Maybe they lost someone or something. Then we can see Natasha come to face with Taskmaster with his mask on. And it looks a bit weird because her face is like this. So it's like she must have learned something about him, or I don't know. But it looks like he's preparing to fight her. Then we see General Ross with his walking stick. And it looks like, I'd say this is the young version of him, or this could be or it could be the present day bit. Yeah, this might be the present day one. So this could be somewhere in the end of the film, or I don't know. It'll be somewhere in the film. But we see a bunch of SWAT guys starting to attack, the new Black Widow. Well, one does, but she beats him quickly. We see one of the Russians with a big machine gun firing at Widow. Well, our Black Widow. With her jumping on the wall on a helicopter. Then another bit we got is her. Obviously, this must be somewhere where she could be she could be at the office where obviously where the final battle takes place, or before that final battle. Then we see like her running out of that building, jumping out. Now I don't know if this is his shield, but I thought first when I saw it, I was like, is this Red Guardian's shield? But you see his shield on the floor. You see Red Guardian doing the kick and getting the shield up like Cap does. And then you see him about to throw it. And hang on, I got it then. Whose shield is it? I think it's Taskmaster's shield. From the looks of it, it looks like Taskmaster's. But I think it is. I think it's Taskmaster. Yeah, it's Taskmaster's. Damn it. I thought it was his. Who knows? We might see he's in the film. Obviously he throws out the guy at the front of the jet. Well, a helicopter or jet. But obviously knocks the guy out. With the Iron Maiden on flying it. We see the new Widow firing the gun. Then we see obviously her flying an helicopter at one point. Now this bit we see Taskmaster falling down from the sky like Widow did in the first trailer, like the end. And we see him with his sword out and he's about to start attacking her. He does catch up with her and he just grabs her and, well, he doesn't use the sword, but he's about to punch her and everything. And the last bit, this is funny, with obviously with Iron Thingy saying to our Black Widow, saying, you're not standing up properly and all that. I love this argument they are doing. And then obviously Red Guardian saying that, hey, listen to your mother. Now, when saying that, I don't know if that means like that is her mother, like actually her mother, or someone who raised her, who's not her actual mother, but raised her like a mother. Maybe, I don't know, it could be like that. And then I love it when Natasha has a go at all of them, and then the new one's like, well, I didn't say anything. So it was like, but with it, they're all like drinking shots as well, so that's pretty cool. Well, we finish it off with our Widow, Natasha, just finishing a shot. And then that's the end of the trailer. But from this, it looks pretty good. I'm really looking forward to this film now. I am really looking forward to it. I hope the film does turn out good, and it's got to turn out good. Come on, it's a Marvel film. So yeah, if you want to see this for yourself, I will leave the link down in the description below. And after seeing it, leave your comments down below. What do you think of the trailer? Do you think it's good? Has this got you more excited for the film? After seeing this one, do you think, oh, it looks good? Because if you wasn't a fan of the first trailer, do you think this one's better, what they showed us? And give your own theories of what could go on in the film. Also, give this video as a thumbs up if you like it. Now, share this out to your friends, so if they want to watch someone different for once on YouTube, show them one of my videos, and if they like it, they can subscribe to this channel. And if you are new to this channel, this is what I do. I do the Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news. I do the trailers, non-spoilery trailer ones, the Super Bowl TV spots, and then I try to do clips, but I don't know if that's going anywhere. And then also see, as I said, the spoiler reviews. I tend to do it on the film side of the Transformers and the Marvel and the Transformers one. But like I said, I don't do spoilery kind of footage, like seeing the trailer, a spoiler trailer or clips or TV spots before the film. I tend to avoid those so I can be surprised. And last but not least, you will see me last Marvel video, click here, my channel. Make sure you click the bell, so you can be notified when new videos are up. And here to see me last Transformers video. So that's it really, guys. So I hope you enjoy this reaction and breakdown video for the Black Widow. Well, it's the second trailer, but then coming in final trailer. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Peace.